Alright, today's video is throwing a hitch, a receiving hitch on my dad's pickup truck. It's a 2014 GMC Sierra single cab short bed with a 5.3, and I don't know, for whatever reason he just bought it without the hitch and the wiring installed. So we ended up just going to AutoZone, picking up one of these adapter plugs. Since it's already set up for the wiring, it just had a flush plug before, so we just bought that, received this, or for the wiring, so that's good. And we just had to buy a Kurtz, it's Kurtz receiver, and it just showed up. So now we're gonna go ahead and install it. First thing I'm gonna do is probably remove that spare tire to give us better access, so we just don't have to fight from around it. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop it. So I got a 21mm deep well, a little 3-inch extension, and then a 1/2-inch ratchet. Up here I got a 13/16 on the bolt, and a 21 down here. Alright, now I got that hardware out. Put it up to the side for now. And this bolt doesn't want to come out for whatever reason. Maybe it's a little tight in there, so you get a 10mm. Go ahead and push it up and unscrew it. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do, if you had two people, you can have two people on either side lift it up and install it for you, or one side and you can do the other. I don't have two people, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place this where it normally would sit, more or less, and with my leg I'm gonna jack up this right side, and I'm gonna push up on this left side, and hopefully I can get one bolt in on this side. Then I'll come over here on this side, put the other bolt, move the jack out of the way, and I'll be able to do the rest of the hardware. That's the plan. We'll see if it works. All right, now I got this started. I'll go ahead and bring the other hardware, place it in, and have them hanging, and make sure I'm lined up with all, all 8 pieces of hardware. And then once they're all temporarily installed, then I'll go ahead and bottom them out. Now with your bolt and your square washer nut, all this does is prevent your bolt from spinning. You're gonna put it on top, but before that, you're gonna slide one of these washers in between the frame and the hitch to get it in. Put a nut on. And then once that's on, now it's not going to come off. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the original hardware, put that in. Alright. Now with all 8 pieces of hardware attached, now we're going to go ahead and bottom them out, but not torque them just yet. So at least we know this one's sitting flush and that side's sitting flush. Yeah. So I had 3 of these temporarily installed, but this 4th one, this bolt was crooked. So what I had to do was loosen up these 2 nuts on up here, move this whole bumper support back a little, like literally just a quarter of an inch, just so I can enter straight with this bolt. But now that those are good, now I can go ahead and bottom out the other ones. All right, now that I got all 8 bolts snug, it says these you got to torque to 120 and then these to 103 or something like that. So I'm just gonna do 110 on all of them and leave it at that. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and torque them to, I said 110, but I'm gonna do just 120, a nice even number. All right, and there you go. All 4 are torqued down, or all 8 are torqued down. She's kind of butted up against here on the bumper frame, but she ain't gonna go anywhere. She's nice and solid, and that's how you install one of these receiver hitches. Just gonna put the tire back on and call it a day. Got a little bit of space all the way around. There you go. You guys have a good one.